sunglasses.
Wait, are you listening?
They're listening too, yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we've got quite a few
I told you
listeners.
my theory on podcasts?
What's your theory?
It's like people who just don't want to call their family.
Oh, no. Okay.
And think about it.
No.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Delulu Canoe Podcast.
Woo!
We are here and excited because this is the month of June, which is good vibes. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's Gay Pride.
Yeah.
Well, not just Gay Pride, but it's all the Pride combined. And speaking of prideful, we have Cosmo joining me in the back of the canoe.
How you doing there?
I'm so good.
Yeah?
Is prideful a good word to describe you? I feel like you're very proud of all the work you do.
Yeah, I'm prideful. Yeah,
Prideful, yeah.
I'm prideful. I'm like that cloud that you're just waiting for it to rain, but it's, it won't.
Oh.
And it just strikes you with thunder, and it's like, ha ha! And then I'm happy, and everyone else is like miserable for a couple seconds, but then after that, they feel good. And it's like, it's raining, it's refreshing, because we live in California, and yeah. It's
We
always,
need it.
We need it, yeah.
We need it. We need more Cosmo.
Yes.
Speaking of needing more, I finally manifested our guest today. I had to do so much work to get him here.
How much
because,
work?
I mean, like, I reached out into like the ethers of social media to be like, we need you on an episode. And they didn't notice on social media, but it's okay because we finally got Ben Pace here to join us.
Yay!
You're here. Thank you for being here.
I need like a social medium to help me understand social media.
Honestly,
Can I get a
yeah.
in-betweener?
Ooh, who would you hire?
You know, someone who knows more than me about it.
Is that a lot of people or is that not a lot of people?
I'd say about 75% of the world.
Okay, so we could like...
Not 75. You know what? If we're doing the world, okay.
Sure.
I'd say about 27% of the world understands it better than me.
Oh, that's actually not so bad.
So bad.
That's
Not
pretty
as low
good.
as you think, but think about how big the world is.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Some people
point.
don't even,
They don't even have social
have
media.
computers.
Yeah.
Think about it.
That
And
too.
those penguins count down there in Antarctica.
They do. You count them?
Yeah.
I think you should.
They barely tweet.
Oh,
They sort of just groan, I think. They
Yeah.
just go like this.
Yeah. That's me. Sometimes I relate to that.
Sometimes I feel like the Papa Penguin, and sometimes I feel like the egg on top of his feet.
Oh, really?
And sometimes I feel like
Okay.
Morgan Freeman narrating.
Oh, interesting. I like that.
So, question: am I the host, or this is weird for me? Because you're the
Honestly-
host, but I'm usually the host. So
I feel like you kind of are the host here
Yeah,
a little bit on
a little
this
bit.
episode, but
I could coast.
you could coast.
I
We
mean,
could
this
coast
is
together.
Coast.
a bi-coastal episode.
Is that right?
We're all hosts of something.
It is
so.
Pride
You're
Month.
right.
Yes,
It's
this
Pride
is
Month.
a prideful host moment.
That's true.
Yeah, because you host
But I was
your
told
own
I am
show.
allowed to make eye contact with you.
Yes.
So thank you for.
with the right eye.
I don't normally check in advance. I do like consent in general, but
Yeah.
I appreciate the.
Yeah, no worries.
And you said the right or the left eye?
Yeah, the right eye. Yeah.
Cool.
There
Well,
you go.
I'm more of
Because
a left eye kind of.
You're an actor.
I chase waterfalls.
There you go. Yeah.
I am
You're-
an actor.
You're an actor, so that's why I was like, oh, you might need like eye lines. Because some people do ask
Right.
when they come in here. They're kind of like, who do I look at? Who do I talk to?
I'm just staring at the poster and the
You're just
ceiling.
like, yeah.
I normally shoegaze, but
Wait,
'cause-
what?
the shoegaze is like a whole genre of emo music.
How do you...
Gaze.
Okay, I was like, how do you spell that?
There might be the other thing too, but I don't. That's not how I personally would spell it. But
Yeah.
shoegaze is just like looking down at your feet while you dance.
Oh.
You don't have that bass face? It was like,
Well, I got the pace face.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
you got
The
pretty
the
cool.
pace face,
The pace
yes.
face,
I got
okay.
the ace of base pace face, which saw the sign.
There you go.
it opened up your eyes.
Well, for those of you who might not know Ben,
I'd say
am
about
just...
if it was 27.
Ooh,
So let's
okay.
flip it. I'm gonna say 83% of the world never heard of me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I've heard of you.
I'm gonna switch
was
that to
ready for it.
73 because that's better math.
I
Can we
mean-
cut out that 83? That's a career killer for
Keep
me.
it chompy.
Keep it chompy.
No edit.
Chompy.
Chompy's
Sorry,
our
editor.
editor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does he make the Pac-Man sound?
She doesn't, but like
When she
she's
cuts?
more like a chain chomp.
Okay.
No, but she does make like our logo go like this across the screen as
Mm.
as a time. So it's pretty kind of cool.
Like it's canoeing down the stream, you know, kind of
Yes.
vibes. But
Well-
you have your own show called That Cosplay Show.
That's true.
On a YouTube channel, let me see if I can say it properly, called Schadenfreude.
Right.
Which-
We decided to make everything hard to spell and
Mm.
hard to find. It's
Awesome.
kind of like the VIP room of shows where you got to kind of want it. You got to work for it. And if you can spell a German word like that, then you can find it.
Then you
Or
win.
you can just search, cosplay Ben Pace.
That's kind of how I was able to figure out, because I met you at a con, which is in
Right.
context.
It was like an Ocean's 11 scheme. You were deep into it. It was more
Yes.
of an Ocean's 8.
Definitely. With Anne
Yes.
Hathaway.
I know. You
Rihanna.
stole my wallet is another way to say it, but we met at a con. Sure.
But like we were there, and like I feel like you all did a really great job of kind of coaxing me through, like, oh, it's an interview. It's really fun.
Yes.
It's super great. But it happened so fast that like the first 2 times I interviewed with you, I don't think I realized that it
Mm.
actually was uploaded on YouTube.
Oh.
And there was, I don't know, just like 300,000 views on it.
Right.
At least
Yeah.
on one of mine. I was like,
That must be one of the lower to mid ones. Yeah.
Chump change.
I mean,
No, we appreciate every one of
yeah.
those hundreds of thousands of views.
yeah, you kill it. Like,
But yeah, you've been on the show, what, like 95 times now or something?
probably 6, 7
But I've now let you complete one sentence.
here or on your show. For both.
Remains to be seen.
Because I don't think I ever complete a sentence on your show.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
This is different sitting.
That's what you were talking about. Like you were
Where
like,
do you put
oh,
all
there's
your
a
energy?
chair.
Just through the
Um,
cushion?
I guess so.
Mm.
I don't really like think about, I guess, where my energy is because I like to yap with people.
Oh, do you?
It's so easy. Yeah.
You speak puppy?
No, it's just yapping's another term for like talking endlessly, just like blah 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 blah.
Thanks for clarifying.
That's why I'm here.
Thanks for clarifying. So we're exchanging some vocabulary. Earlier I said ephemeral,
You
and
did.
you taught me yap.
There you go.
Mhm.
I don't know if yap is like vocabulary though. I feel like that's just slang.
It's
It's like embarrassing slang.
Right? It's like this really crazy old word, groceries. Have you heard this? People are saying
Yeah.
this word groceries now.
groceries. Interesting.
So is
Wait,
this
what
a
are they?
dodecahedron, or what shape is that?
I have no idea.
Is it a tetrahedron?
Yeah, yep, it's that.
It's very angular.
Yeah. It was
Mm-hmm.
a birthday gift like 2 years ago from Chrissy, so I
That
don't
matches this whole
have to
thing.
ask her. Yeah, keeping all the sound in, all the things.
It's kind of you should call this like the hive. It's got a beehive vibe.
Oh, because it's like honeycombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could. I don't know if it really goes with our Delulu like canoe theme.
I
Because why would there be a beehive on a canoe?
Oh, well,
you can
mean,
think of okay. How
maybe
about
you
This is
just
our
like
logo.
you need
This
some
is
honey.
what it looks like.
Oh,
you know.
dope. Which
We
one
got
am
a
I?
little bear. We got a little dog and a cat.
I think I'm the dog in that
You're the
one.
dog.
Yeah.
That's what I usually ask people at the end of the episode. Is who
Yep.
they relate to.
Well, ask me again. I might change.
Okay, I'll ask you again later.
Because a man's allowed to change his mind.
So is a woman.
That's true. So is everyone else.
So is anyone. Did you know you're allowed to change your mind?
Mhm. That's true. So
Yeah.
what am I doing here?
I mean, we basically are just talking about like what makes us Delulu.
I
some
love it.
unique things about yourself. Like,
Frankly, Dare, I feel like all of my conversations should be recorded.
oh, do you?
Yeah.
I
so
don't.
I feel like finally,
I second that.
finally.
Okay, we're here. We made
Yeah.
it. Interesting.
I'm just
Why-
saying
why
I
do you
could
feel
crank
like
it up.
all though?
Maybe not all. Okay, I'm gonna say like 65%.
What's up with you in the percentages today?
I'm
Did somebody tell him I'm not good with numbers? Is
yeah.
that what happened?
playing
This
the ponies
episode
later,
of
so I
Delulu
gotta-
Canoe is brought to you by Numbers.
Brought to you by
Yeah, right.
numbers.
Hi, I'm Murray, the Muppet on the street. And today's number is 6.
Isn't there's a quote that's like 80% of percentages are made up on the spot?
Yeah.
And that's basically you today.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I like that. I like that
So,
though.
there's a margin of error of 24%.
Is it an error or is it just
More of a margin.
yeah, maybe it's just like a margin of guesstimating numbers.
So normally when you talk to people, does there feel like a through line, or is it this, disjointed?
It usually starts a little disjointed, and then like I'll usually ask them if they brought a Delulu or
Mm.
something that's like really on the forefront of their mind of
Mm.
it can be positive or negative, and then they'll usually talk about that for a moment, and then it kind of derails again just
Oh,
because
good.
it's
I'm
it's
looking forward to
casual.
that second derailment.
Yeah,
Because think about it, you derailed, maybe you could re-rail.
I usually try to re-rail with the Delulu question.
That feels
but
like a host thing.
a re-rail thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool,
It's
buddy.
usually what I try to do.
I like what's happening with your eyeballs here. You keep your head in the clouds and
Well, Mr. Host, I
you
did
look
my makeup
fantastic.
today. Thank you.
You look fantastic is what I should have said. I'm
No, it's
very
great.
impressed
It's
by
great.
the the bling.
Thanks. Yeah, I wasn't able to wear makeup for a long time this year because I had this like flare up skin issue, which I personally think was because of the fires. But I never got a diagnosis, so
Did you go to a doctor?
better know. I did. I went to like a dermatologist countless times. Literally saw him last week, being like, "So did we come up with why this happened?" And he's like, "You look great. Keep using the ointment." And I'm like, "Okay." So
What do you use?
yeah.
Goat placenta? What do you use?
No, not yet.
What's the ointment? What's the oint?
Some
Give
people
me the
use
hot
beef
oint.
tallow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or like their snail secretion is viral right now.
Oh, no.
I'm
Okay.
trying to not use.
Snail trails? Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I'm trying to avoid those kinds of things for now, just so I can figure out what caused the flare up, because I don't want to reintroduce more things to make it worse.
Yeah. Earlier, I was
So,
like, is this thing on camera? And you said yes, and I did absolutely nothing different.
What do you mean? Like right now?
Like, what I would change about my look changed zero based on whether I was being recorded or not. I should probably get into a bit of a skincare routine.
You could,
I
yeah.
was looking at my face. I was like, you could probably do more, Ben. You could do
I mean,
more.
I think everybody benefits. Like Cosmo's even talked about having a skincare routine and how that's benefited his
What's
skin.
your protocol,
and...
bruh?
Yeah. What do you do?
What's your protocol?
My protocol? I
Your
wake
protocol.
up, wash my face, and that's it.
What do you
darn.
wash it with?
See, I'm missing that middle step.
You don't wash your face?
Well, I forget to wake up sometimes.
Got
Depending on
it.
the
Waking up
day.
is, yeah, it's tough. It's tough
Waking
to be
up is
alive.
hard to do, is that old song.
Mm,
Yeah, right?
That was breaking up.
insisting.
Breaking up is hard to do. That's the song.
It sounds kind of violent.
Wake up, break up, put on your makeup, right? Is that what it is?
That's an old one. It's like breaking up is hard to do. It's an old.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It's an old song.
Ooh.
You know, like
That's so cool that you referenced that thing I referenced.
yeah. Well, you said waking up. I said breaking up.
Right. I think when you watch this back, you'll see that was a deliberate play on words for that thing that you kind of remember.
You like planted the seed. Or not?
This is about the level of comedy that I work at.
I was wondering if like
It's the no one knows what I'm talking about level of comedy. I call it meta comedy. Sometimes I A to C, which is a comedy term, and then sometimes I like A to G.
I call it Cosmo Ebonics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sometimes I go on a rant and like nobody understands what I'm saying. I'm like, Dad, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And I just walk away and they're like, but what does he mean?
they're like if 1 + 1 is 2.
Why
2
is he
+ 2
so
is 4.
mysterious?
Why don't I understand him?
Why is he living rent free in my mind?
That's
yeah.
Cosmo's tactic.
I should be using this mic more.
Yeah.
I don't get very close to mics very often.
Really?
Well, I do,
you
but I call him Michael because I'm respectful.
Oh, that's really appropriate. It's like when I call a bobby pin a Robert pin. It's just like, you know, you got to give it the respect it deserves.
I call a shower taking a Shawshank Redemption.
Okay. Wait, do you have other ones for other daily?
I got all day. All day.
What other like code names do you have for things?
I gotta go 10-1.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was
don't
like,
know.
wait.
Let's see, code names. That's so broad.
Do I have a code name
You
for
gotta.
anything?
It's gotta come up organically
I mean,
Yeah, it's
We're-
got
in the weave,
there you go.
not the hair, the brain.
In the weeds, yeah. So do you have anything that like really makes you Delulu? Like, because you spend a lot of your time interviewing other people,
That's
like
true.
AKA kind of like you're doing right now. But
Mhm.
like, I feel like there's not a lot of content out there about you and like what you personally think, feel.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you said this.
Uh-oh.
When I started the idea of acting, there was this
Yeah.
thing where you could be an actor and then you played characters,
Mhm.
and no one knew anything about you.
Mm.
Now there's the thing where you got to be like telling everybody everything about you all the time, and I don't, that's harder for me, frankly.
Yeah, being open.
Am I supposed to cry? Am I allowed to cry?
You can if you'd like. I could find tissue
I'll see if I can
somewhere.
work it up. I'll work it up.
Okay.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, what about you?
Mhm.
You have, confidence to put yourself out there.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely changed. Whereas like before, celebrities used to be a bit more aloof. Like
Mhm.
my favorite example is Beyonce. Like we don't know what her favorite food is. We don't know like what her favorite color is or those.
I know
sort of
what her
things.
favorite store is.
What's her favorite
Bed,
store?
Bath, and Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
See that what I mean? That's just organic.
Look
Just
at
pops up.
you.
Just
Off
pops
the
up.
cuff.
I thought Bed Bath and Beyonce, and then she started listing favorites, and I was like, this is too easy.
Oh my god.
There you go. See, that's what happens.
Are we gonna cut out all this or what? Have
No,
we
not
started
at
yet?
all.
Are we rolling?
We are rolling.
Oh, dope.
Should we
Sweet.
not be?
No, we're good. We're good.
But I feel like now we expect celebrities, actors,
Yeah.
to just be like so transparent about everything that they do, and like that's what makes them more human and more
Right.
likable. And I agree with what you're saying that like you used to just be able to act and that was good enough, and now it's all about having a social media following and
Which
having
I should probably
reps.
do more. I got some. I see
Yeah.
you. I appreciate you. I'll return your messages eventually. So you're telling me
Next
there's a
year.
dare message floating out there that I totally forgot?
I mean, I tagged you in like 3 episodes because we name dropped you
Oh, okay.
in like Jackie's episode.
Mhm.
I
I'll
name
check
dropped
it out.
you
I'm
in
gonna check
another
it out.
episode because your show actually got me an audition that I booked.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah.
Which one?
I don't know if I could say yet because
Okay.
they just got
Was it-
funding, but
oh.
like
Well, how did
It's on the
my show
move.
get you an audition?
they saw me on your show in a cosplay and they were like, "That's the girl we want for this character." So
There you go.
yeah,
All right. I won't even
See, it pays
ask
off.
for 10%.
you won't like my agent.
No.
He
I
won't
like
ask
your
for
agent.
10%. He won't
You're
ask for
right.
10%.
Huh, for
I'm
25%,
demanding 20.
Yeah.
Semantics.
Ah,
But
yes.
yeah, no, I mean, one thing I really liked about acting early on was like being other people,
Mhm.
playing things that you couldn't do in your real life,
Yeah.
like Shakespearean murder and stuff,
Ooh.
or just more modern theatrical murder.
Yeah. It is interesting now that a lot of because I've
It's not
jumped
just
from class
murder.
to
I
class.
didn't mean to just land. I was gonna list 3 things, and then 2 of them came out as murder. I'm not interested in that.
You're not?
But I'm just saying, you can play different things.
Yeah, I think a lot of classes now, at least the ones that I've like jumped from class to class, they really want you to focus on like what you could play
Exactly.
versus
Which
like
is just
the
yourself,
opposite.
basically, or
Yeah.
within a few degrees of
It's all
Kevin
about
Bacon.
like now the typecast, and I give Hamilton a lot of credit because they're the first musical to really do or make a big impact with blind casting, which is where they'll literally cast anybody who
Won't
fits
they like
the role.
fall off the stage?
I mean, if they did it literally.
Yeah.
But
They put Braille on,
But-
on
I
the
got you.
floor.
there you go.
And they wear
But like
socks.
they casted whoever they felt acted the best to play the role. So like George Washington didn't have to be white.
Mhm.
And it just really changed the way casting works instead of limiting some of these actors where it's like, oh, you'll never play George Washington
Right.
because you're a black man. And now it's like, you have the talent, the skill, you can sing it, go do it.
Like in high school, I played like old people.
I
that
have
kind of
too.
Stuff.
Hmm.
You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was cool. And then eventually, like I can't book that old guy role, which is, as we all know, the juiciest, the meatiest roles.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to
Bad
play something
guys.
very different.
I want to play bad guy.
Do you?
I just want to play like a bad guy or like the second to the bad guy. You know?
The guy who gets
Ooh.
shot when you think he's going to shoot someone else, but he shoots you instead because you let that other person in
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah.
And you're like,
No.
it's a henchman. You know his
You're a
family.
henchman.
But it's like after the years of loyalty, doing so much stuff, bending over backwards, and just
Whoa.
like just did that one messed up thing, and then all of a sudden he gets like capped in
Yeah.
the head.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
Yeah.
I know
like
they
that.
expect so much out of their henchmen.
They do.
And also, by the way, what about the converse of that? The guy who's like the second to the detective,
Mhm.
who just has to do everything because the detective's like, all right, I want a full scan here, and I want to
Yeah.
cordon off this, and I got to get satellite. And the other guy's like,
The
okay, I'll
assistant.
go do everything.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do, detective?
Just
You're
go
gonna
sit
just
here
get
and eat a
coffee?
donut.
Look
You just
good
gave
on
me like
camera.
25 things to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
The assistants, man.
And the guy's like, yeah, I got it. Yeah. And it's like the waiter who doesn't write it down. You're like, you're gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
He gave me too many things.
Yeah, too many substitutions. Is there a type of character, like typecast, that you would love to play in like a role, a commercial, on theater stages?
I'm thinking like paid.
paid, so you
Paid
just
gig,
like getting
yeah.
paid.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be cool. It'd be cool to mix it up. You know what I mean?
Have you not been
Like-
getting paid
No, like
lately?
let me say well paid.
Like, I know I asked you to come here and do this for free, but like, wait.
Oh, was it free?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part. I guess I gotta check my socials.
Just, like, delete.
I want to
run.
get a T-shirt that just says "add a zero." Just whatever you thought the number was. Put one on.
That could be arranged.
Pop an extra goose egg on there.
There you go.
No, but
Add a
no.
zero.
What kind of roles? Fun stuff,
Yeah.
good stuff.
You strike me as a fun guy.
I tend to play like quirky best friend, quirky lead, or quirky. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, yeah.
Or psychotic bad guy.
Ooh,
Mm.
okay, I love that.
Because all you gotta do is not smile.
Oh.
You wanna try it?
Just don't smile.
Like, check this
It's
out. Like
gonna be
right now,
hard.
like we could do comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out.
Just don't laugh at anything.
Yeah, you're that creepy guy in the background that like people should pay attention to, but he has a gun. He's gonna shoot somebody just with a flip of the.
Whoa, creepy guy in the background. I should add that to my list.
That should be on your resume.
It's a serious face. He has a serious face. Just like, that guy's scary. I don't want to mess with him.
I feel like I just look bored if I don't make an expression. Like, I don't look mysterious or sexy. I'm just like...
Yeah, do you feel the need to really pump it up when you're acting and such? I do.
What do you mean?
You know, like way overdo it.
Feels like Wednesday Addams. Except for I feel bored. I just look bored.
Well, you don't have to do total vocal fry. I mean, you can...
Yeah, but how do you do no energy with your face, but energy with your voice?
No, I just said you don't smile. I didn't say no energy.
But I can't not smile. It's like part of my DNA.
Fair enough.
Those of you that are listening, definitely go watch the YouTube video because that was a tragic attempt on my part. What about you teaching classes?
Wait, are you listening?
They're listening too, yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we've got quite a few listeners.
I told you my theory on podcasts?
What's your theory?
It's like people who just don't want to call their family.
Oh, no. Okay.
And think about it.
No.
How many times you got in the car, you're like, I should call my blank. And you're like, nah.
Or my favorite show just
Or like, they probably won't answer. It's late. Or
that's
whatever.
a good Delulu. I might title this that.
Yeah.
Listen to this podcast instead of calling your mom.
Or like, you know,
Hi, Mom.
this is like, adult men should have more friends. Is apparently a headline. But, and it had your picture on it. I was like,
yeah,
cold.
Cosmo's going to be thinking about that long after today. Like,
no,
wait.
but there's like an epidemic of like men not having friends and people in general. But as they age in particular.
I mean,
so I want to I want to like do the reverse of the podcast. This is, you know, I'm going to drop this here. It's called, I'm thinking about it. It's
For
basically
real?
like an app where you just call people that you know and like.
Okay.
Yeah. It's almost like a phone.
Mm-hmm.
What's the phone?
Yeah, I'm
it's
like,
this thing on the wall, and you got to go tick 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 tick,
Oh,
tick
man.
tick 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 tick. Do you even know that reference?
Yeah,
What?
I've watched a lot of like sitcoms and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I watch a lot of like.
What was it though? What was that?
I want to say it was well, it's a phone. It's like a rotary one.
There you go.
Didn't they use it in what was the one? Third Rock from the Sun. Didn't they have like one on the wall?
yeah,
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been
Classic.
a minute. I gotta watch that one again.
Yeah.
Where they're all playing aliens. Like, oh.
That's classic JGL.
Yeah.
Youthy JGL.
JGL.
Youthy.
As a youth.
What's I can't remember his
You'll
name
get it.
now.
They'll
I don't
put it
remember
in
the acronym
comments.
though. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
There you go.
There we go. I made it.
Do you think he was friends with JTT? They were concurrent.
Justin Timberlake?
Probably. I would say so. In the
Who's-
circles. You know what's funny? I just watched. I was
Wait, we're
Jonathan
moving on too
Taylor
fast.
Thomas.
yeah,
Thank
Jonathan
you.
Taylor Thomas. Yeah.
I was like, we're moving on too fast. Wait.
I was watching.
Wait. Cosmo's talking.
Oh no.
The one guy who's not supposed to talk.
That's what somebody else says. Like, what does he do back there?
Do you want your own
We
chair?
did have a guest like ask why Cosmo is here, and I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "He didn't really say anything." I'm
Yeah.
like, "He pushes the
He's
buttons."
riding the levels.
I'm that percentage of men that has no friends. So
No.
I just, you know, because then they're just waning. So my advice to you out there, call people you like. Just call your mom. Call your friends and make new friends, preferably younger. So when, you know, your older friends die, you'll still have friends.
When they say the words "yap," you know what it means.
Yep.
You're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Learning.
I thought it was
so
the
many
yips.
things. The yips.
Do you shop
Like
at the
yip,
Gap?
yip, yip. At the
I
Gap.
prefer Baby Yap.
No. Yeah, do you?
Baby Yap?
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
What do we even talk about on my show? Do you have any single memory of any single
The
thing?
Dune Bucket.
Oh.
I am sad you did a candy cane challenge and
Oh.
I missed out on that one.
I'm
But
pretty sure it tastes like literal garbage. So.
yeah, there were garbage flavors. I heard about it and I was a little sad.
Ah.
But I think that was the one where I was like, hey, I can't do the episode because I had to sing. At that one, I was using the recording of me singing for a
Oh.
music video,
Cool.
which the footage got corrupt, so I didn't even get to end up using it anyways.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I missed out on that one. And
But that's good,
I was
though.
really bummed.
You know, and you were very sweet and apologetic, and we're like, we don't care.
I know.
I mean, we care.
You care a little.
We care, but the point is, we would never push anyone outside of their comfort or willingness. So as soon
Yeah.
as you're like, I can't do it for blank, we're like, cool.
I know.
Next time.
You guys were very cool about
You're
it. and I
very
was
welcome,
Like, I'm
obviously.
so sorry.
My
And then you
point
were
is,
like,
we hold no grudge.
yeah.
Monique might. She's very vindictive.
Well.
She's
No.
got a hate wall in her basement. Lots of
Does
yarn and
she?
strings. Lots of like throwing stars and knives.
Honestly, I don't see that.
Do you ever know someone who's so nice that you're like, but what's really going on?
Yeah, but usually those people don't like me. I don't know what that says
How can
about
anyone
me.
not like you?
I think it's, I don't know. Like, maybe because I'm loud. I do talk a lot.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
hard
why
to.
we get
I
along.
don't even. I have
Because,
That was a-
wait a minute.
That was a pause.
after me.
Awkward
Yeah, I
pause.
feel
You
you.
like didn't want to answer that. You were like, we are not alike.
No, I meant we were both talking.
Oh, sorry.
I think my peccadillo, is that the name of the show? In a douche canoe. What is it?
Oh!
No. Well, that's just an old phrase from the East Coast. I do not ship that phrase.
It's not a good one.
No.
It's not. We're more like positive than
Well, it's a positive thing to, have cleanliness.
So tell me about anything else.
Anything else? Yeah. What's your Delulu? Do you have a standing Delulu or a weekly Delulu?
I mean, usually when I have a guest on, there's like a new thing that comes up for me.
Hmm.
And then if they're kind of like, man, I don't have anything else to say, I'll be like, well, maybe I'll give you something
You're
to
like,
jump
finally.
off of. No, because
Oh.
I'm here every week, So
Oh,
it's
yeah?
like I kind of get sick of hearing myself talk. But
Right.
that's why I like having guests, because it's new
Thanks.
energy. Gosh, what is? I mean,
So
I have something,
Delulu is a
like,
good
really
thing or a bad
fresh.
thing?
either or.
Both.
Yeah.
It's like aloha. It means hello,
Hello and goodbye. Yeah. Wingapo, like all of the hellos and
Winga.
goodbyes.
Oh, nice.
So I had something recently come up where somebody booked me for an event, which I've told the story like 3 times now in front of Cosmos. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
And they didn't give me all of the information of the event. It was just kind of like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
what are you doing on this day? Starting at this time, can you come do this? What's your rate? And I specified the rate. We got the rate locked down. But then today, 24 hours in advance, they told me that the campaign is the same, but they want shots of me in a swimsuit.
Mm.
And I was a little bit like, hey, in order to stay professional, you can't just drop this on somebody 24 hours in advance.
Right.
Like that's not professional at all. I know it's not coming from you,
Yeah.
but could you bring that up to the higher up so that way they don't make this mistake again?
Mm.
And I prefaced with, I've been on other movie sets where things like this came up last minute,
Sure.
and I was like, whatever, it's in a time crunch. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
And then when I got on set, everything was a shit show. So
Yeah,
I kind of
yeah.
warned them that this is a pretty big red flag if you're dropping this 24 hours in advance. Makes me not want to go, but because I know
When I just
you,
got your
I'll
text
go.
about my swimsuit, I always have one in the car.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you bring it out
But
24
I
hours
actually
in advance?
need 4 to 7 months of advance notice.
See, that's how it should be,
I mean,
though.
I think, a day or 2 is smart, but I'm going to need at least 9 weeks.
9 weeks, dang.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Marvel, there you have it. Marvel,
Yeah, that's, you take that
DC.
long for your previs.
I mean, that's what they do for Marvel DC superheroes. They give them,
Yeah.
months and months on end to get
Just like
in shape.
a truck of creatine or whatever it is.
Chicken and rice.
Do you sup?
Do I what?
Do you sup?
I don't even know what that means.
Supplements?
I don't think so. No.
Maybe
Like fish oil.
I just
Like,
made
is
up
that a
that term.
supplement? I don't
Is
know.
vitamin C?
Do you sup?
Do you sup?
Honestly, that's gonna be a thing now.
What's up?
Do you sup, man?
Do you sup?
Do you even sup?
Are you supping?
I'm not.
I put a little
supping.
bit of protein in my root beer.
How's that taste?
It's good. I always
Yeah?
keep a
Thick?
little bit in my wallet
Yeah.
in case of emergencies. You never
Wait.
know.
So you got a swimsuit on demand. You've got protein in your
Yep.
pocket, in your wallet. What
Yeah.
else do you have on?
My car is pretty much like the Teenage Mutant Ninja
Like,
Turtle van.
My sense of
It's got
humor.
everything. Yeah, right. It's I
My
keep it in
back
my
pocket.
love
Yeah.
handles.
My sense
Where
of
does
humor
your
is
sense of
readily
humor
available.
come from? Is the question you should have asked me.
Sure.
No,
Where
I'm
does your
just
sense of
I'm
humor
kidding.
come
Where does
from?
your sense of humor come from?
Personally, I
Yeah.
don't know. I like to make fun of myself a lot. So
Mm.
self-deprecation, I suppose.
Right, which is just
Or-
another form of self-love.
Is it?
Mhm.
Or I guess uncomfort? Discomfort? That's the word. Uncomfort. I feel like discomfort because I am
Oh, yeah?
quick to fill space and laugh or just be like, oopsies.
I
But,
think so
yeah.
too. I think that I fear long silences.
Do you?
I don't fear them. Like, I'm not dreading them now. But in
Yeah.
the moment, I'm like, is someone going to do something?
So when someone comes up to do an interview with you and they're still trying to figure out the camera, you're just kind of So today's a day, huh?
Right. Well, I do actually like to just chat people up a little bit, and I presume they start sort of rolling in the middle of that.
Mm-hmm.
And people always are like, "Wait, can you get the bloopers? Let's have bloopers." And we're like, "The show is the bloopers. There's no more bloopers."
Interesting.
Actually, occasionally we get some bloops,
You guys should do some bloopers if
but
you
literally
can.
the bloopers are the show.
Yeah, I suppose so. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know, because you guys do some hard cutting. Like, I was watching through a
Wasn't
couple
sure you were
episodes.
gonna go with that.
Huh?
I wasn't sure you were going to go with that.
Hard
You guys
cutting?
do some hard cutting.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Comedy?
Hard comedy.
Hard R?
It's difficult.
Yeah, we do some hard cutting. There's extreme cutting.
Yeah, because I was watching one of Jacqueline's where you both were kind of like tangenting and talking about something,
Yeah.
and she went to answer the question, and it like hard cut to another thing. So I was like, did she mention something she wasn't supposed to mention? Like I was like, now
She's
I'm
on our list.
concerned.
She's
Yeah.
on
I
our
was
watch
like,
list.
what did Jackie say?
No, it's just economy. We talk for hours and got to get it down to 15, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Speaking of which.
Oh, yeah, we're ready to wrap this up.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Well, you got a time limit? Because I have nowhere to be until like Monday.
Great. Well, we'll keep you for Patreon then if
Okay.
you're down to answer some questions.
Sure. I
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
That's fine. We'll walk you through it.
It sounds a little patronizing.
You don't know what Patreon is?
You don't know what patronizing means?
I mean, is it patronizing or patronizing? Or is it depending where you're from?
That's the most patronizing question I've... Well played.
But is it
Well played.
seriously?
I don't know. It's,
I was
I'm a
talking to
patron
somebody
of
else
the
about
arts.
that.
It sounds like they're from the South.
You know,
I don't
they
know what
actually
country.
are from this.
There you
That's,
go.
huh.
Do you do some accents? You've
Kind
had
of,
to work away
but
your original
terribly.
accent?
Yeah, because I'm from Minnesota.
Right.
So
Can
now
we
I
hear
talk-
some hard soda?
I think
No,
it's
they call it
gone. It's
pop.
broken.
But you call it Minipop.
Bag. That's the worst one. I got in trouble a couple times at Disney for saying bag.
Bag?
Bag, yeah.
Were
Like-
you trying to say big or something?
No, just like, oh, is that your bag?
And at Disney, they're like,
And they were like, ooh,
red alert.
girl, don't use that word if you're being that character. And I was like, why? And they were like, because your accent comes out.
Bag?
Yeah, but
You
maybe
said
it's
it
gone
fine.
now.
Bag?
Yeah, but,
You're trying to say
but
bag?
it's Disney, so,
Bag?
Oh.
Or cupboard.
So they only do that trans-mid-Atlantic?
Yeah.
Well, depending on the
Do
character.
you pronounce the P, cupboard?
Cupboard? Cupboard?
Cupboard?
Yeah, just
Is
cupboard.
it me or do people not say mashed potatoes? They say mashed potatoes.
Potatoes with a B?
Notice it next time. Notice it.
Are they 12?
I'm just saying
or-
to say, I'm going to get some mashed potatoes. You're not putting a hard P on there.
I don't even think we say mashed potatoes anymore. I think it's just
I think
potatoes.
this is the kind of stuff that we should record for the show.
We are. We're still recording.
Okay, great.
You're like, wait, are we still on?
Yes.
I don't know why I don't like silences, though, just to bring us back,
Mm.
as a host might do.
I feel like a lot of people just don't like them.
Wait.
'cause it's uncomfortable.
Wait.
Long silences?
Wait.
Wait. It's really long. So silent. I've discarded 25 comments already.
All right,
in my
never
head.
mind. Just want to make an uncomfortable situation.
You're just like, I gotta keep talking.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Actually, that was the longest I've been purposefully quiet in a while. You're very compelling.
Thank you.
Really? Even on the drive here, you talk to yourself?
He listens to podcasts.
Yeah. I was
You
just going,
listen to
"Ah!" the whole time.
He listens to podcasts.
I
that's what he
did,
does,
because I
yeah.
didn't want to call anyone I knew.
Oh, well.
I called him earlier.
Speaking of joining us for more, we do have a Patreon episode coming up where those of you paid to ask Ben some amazing questions.
Oh, sick. I get paid.
Well, I mean,
TBD?
unfortunately, no. Sure, yeah. I owe you an interview,
Okay.
or you owe me an interview,
Fair enough.
something like that.
Where's that Monopoly money at?
Be sure to come check us out on Patreon, Delulu Canoe Pod, so that way you can see the questions that are happening. And also, we have 2 free episodes that are up. So even if you can't afford it this month, just become a free member. We have a really great one about mental health and grieving. So be sure to come check it out. And be sure to check out Ben on all of his socials. Where can they find you?
Ben Pace Comedy on Instagram and YouTube is pretty good. Check out Schadenfreude Industries, that cosplay show on YouTube, and some other stuff.
And your IMDb. Check out
Yeah,
the
no,
IMDb.
just
Get
kick
that
back with
star
like a
rater.
glass of wine, sit by a fire and just scroll my IMDb like, oh, bro.
Don't call your friends. Just go watch
Make a
that
night of it.
YouTube
Make a night of
channel.
it. Did you want to hear my Rumpelstiltskin?
Sure.
What is it?
Your Rumpelstiltskin.
My peccadillo. My bete noir. My white whale.
Sure.
My Delulu.
You're
There
Delulu.
you go. You forgot the name of your own show.
Well, I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
It's that thing that sort of annoys me, but I love it. It's
the
like my
reason
pet
we're on the
peeve.
show.
Yeah, it's my pet peeve.
Well, because you talked about acting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See?
Okay, that's good enough.
But we do need to ask you who you relate to the most.
I'm gonna stick with Doggy
The
because
Mad
he's
Dog.
got like a black eye, but it's pink. And I think we all
Kinda.
feel that way
She's almost
sometimes, you know.
So that means he had a pink eye.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. He did some junction novitis.
I feel like I'm the bear because I'm just like watching Ben pace himself.
And also, I don't have an oar.
No, you're not in control.
I'm miming an oar. I'm doing space work.
Well, the cat dropped it, and the dog's
Oh.
yelling at the cat.
There's more than one way to skin you. Who came up with that? And how many ways are there to skin a cat? So I have a gift for
wouldn't
you,
know.
apparently.
Oh, do you?
You've done the gifts on our show where we give you gifts.
Yeah,
What did you get?
from
From
you,
cosplay
like
show.
candy
Oh yeah.
in the past.
Okay.
Why?
This is from somebody for you.
Oh my god!
It's for you, I think.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
It's for me, you think?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm regifting
so
it. It's like a white elephant situation.
It's Pikachu.
It's not a white elephant.
It's
It's
like
a yellow.
crocheted. Oh my gosh,
Pikachu.
he's so cute. I'm gonna leave him right here.
Oh no!
Our little
Do you like
friend.
stuffies?
Have you seen this room? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get a
I've
little
got a
stuffed
whole-
up?
I do.
You need some Nasonex.
I sure do. There you go. Stay there,
Hmm.
son.
I was gonna say the thing that I really like is comedy.
Comedy?
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Wordplay.
I think, yeah, you're really good at wordplay. You're so good that I don't even know half the time what words you're playing.
No, I like it's like badinage, repartee.
Sure.
You know, it's like tennis, but instead of the ball, it's wit.
Yeah. I don't
if you
have
pronounce
wit.
wit with an H, you're doing it wrong.
Wit.
Wit.
Well, however you pronounce the word subscribe, don't forget to do that.
Do it.
And also be sure to check out Cosmo from the Cosmo Show and the Cosmo Network.
Woohoo!
Right?
And we will see you Delulus in the next episode because Delulu is the Salulu.
Cool.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm ready to start. You can roll it. We can do it now? That was a
Ready to
pre-interview?
go? Yeah.
That was a great pre-interview.
Just to warm you up.
Yay! Thanks, everybody. I love you.
Wait, don't go anywhere. We're keeping you for more.